Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second season of the UMBC Coaches Corner. I'm Dan LaHatte. Once again, we're looking to give you an insider's perspective of what's going on here in UMBC athletics. Today I'm joined by head cross-country coach, Coach Matt Gittermann. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you.
So it's summertime. You finally get a little bit of time off after the cross-country track season. What do you and your team do during this season to maybe get away from school and refocus a little bit?
We take about a week off to recharge, and then we just start really getting back into it. I get started on the recruiting trail and prepping for the fall, and the kids, they start building up their mileage again. Nothing real intense, but just basically long runs all summer, but they're building up to a range of maybe 40 miles for some of the incoming freshman girls, and then up to 100 miles, over a little 100 miles from the older boys.
And this is something that they do at home, or do they kind of come back and do this?
There's no need to have organized practice. They just all kind of do it on their own. We're all talking highly motivated individuals, so no need to force their hand or anything like that. Kind of keep track here and there through emails, but just assume that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing.
7 weeks away now, it's kind of creeping up a little bit. For that pre-conference meet, something we haven't had in a while, but up at Binghamton, what do you look for from that meet and then as we build through the season?
For that meet, we're just kind of getting a look at the course. Their course is a little unique in that it has a pretty big hill involved in it right off the bat, so we're kind of just looking for a strategy of how to run the course. So we're not going to go in there with any real intensity or any real time goals. You know, we might just look at how can we race this strategy-wise, take as many kids as we can to kind of get everyone that same experience, and then kind of go from there.
And throughout the season, is it a kind of steady build up to that conference again, or do you kind of lay it out different race by race?
We'll give a little more focus to the Navy meet, which is a week later. It's going to be, we're going to have to double up weekends, which isn't something we do very often. And then we have 3 weeks off of training before we hit our 2 bigger meets, which will be the Paul Short Invite, which is the biggest meet on the East Coast. It'll be bigger this year because it's also the site of the NCAA Mid-Atlantic Region meet, so every team will be coming and really trying to go after it hard there. And then 2 weeks later after that, we run the Princeton Invite, which has traditionally been a pretty fast meet for us. I think that's where we had 7 of the top 10 fastest times in school history there last year.
Good. Well, enjoy the rest of this summer as you kind of get a little bit of a break, and then we'll talk as we get a little bit closer.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you very much. Once again, a little bit of time off for the cross-country team, but they're hitting the trail, getting their mileage in this summer. Once again, for the Coach's Corner, I'm Dan LaHatte.